Truth be told, I don't know how to help you. You said you wanted to see me and I came. Sijui nini inakusumbua, or did you not have enough of me? Nirudi? Okay.
Who do you have
I'm
enough?
not a fool. You lied me. This thing will take less than 2 years, right? Right now, you are with that Muzungu for 7 years and he's still not dead. Villa
Who sent that message? So the guy is
you
crazy.
are
Who's this?
listen, you are stressing me, please. Why don't you wait and know I'm doing all this for you. This man will be dead soon na kila kitu kitakuwa chetu. Ni pesa sikupei ama that's Kiswahili showing that.
What you mean that?
I don't need money. I need my wife back. Our son has lived for 7 years without a mother. You are
What
there
without the
with the
mother?
Muzungu hadi ukamzalia.
What's wrong? Hey.
As we speak, you are telling me you are pregnant for me. What if the baby is Muzungu's again?
So that baby is not mine? Hey.
No, it is. You know,
this baby is not mine.
You know it is yours.
No, but I see the messages.
You know
this man will be dead by the end of the year. He knows he is diabetic. We are injecting him with mercury molecules instead of insulin. So I came every week, you fuck me, then you are here calling me fake. You even dare touch my asshole with your dick. Then you talk stupidly like that. Sikupei tena. I'm not interested in sex. Mimi nataka bibi yangu. Kwanza siku hizi uko mtaro sana. Kwani huyo mzungu akona dick kubwa aje? Listen, sina time for jokes. It's either you come back to me or you see fire together with your dad. Good morning. Hata mimi nataka gari.
Wewe kuma. No.
Let me explain.
Wewe nitakuwa mzungu no jinga. No. I give him money. I take you from street.
No, they're all lies.
And you what the fuck? What the fuck? You know, it's nothing. You know, like a cuenta uko. No.
Mzee had told me to make sure that when Michael takes up the project, everything would be intact. Mm-hmm. And later on, we brought in Faith. Faith is the wife to Michael.
Yeah. We know Faith.
And I have been working very closely with Faith. Mm-hmm. Michael brought Faith to me, mm-hmm. and he told me, this is my wife. Mm-hmm. Any orders that she gives you, can you oblige? Faith served me with some court documents, which as the person on the ground, I was supposed to facilitate and make sure that the court orders were obeyed. I served them in the the lands registry, where her name would be added to the ownership documents. And that's what we exactly did.
Love that you show me, yes, that I cannot take it for granted. Love that you show me, I cannot deny.
Hello guys, what's up everybody? This is Director Samaritan 254. Kama kawaida hapa ni Eastern TV guys. Before we start, make sure that you subscribe, you comment and also share hii video za kufikia as many people as possible guys. Today we have a guest. Her name is Isabella. She is the lady who has been managing the property of Mzungu Michael, who is from Poland. And you remember we've been following up this story, and when Madam Faith came here together with Michael, a lot of secrets were revealed that there is property that was transferred to Liz, and the person who helped this lady to transfer the property to her name is none other than Madam Isabella, who we are having today. And I thought it's good for us to have her here so that she may explain to us. And the reason of why we are speaking in English is because Michael is watching these episodes, and he has to understand on what is going on, because we understand most of the people who are watching us, they are used to us speaking in Swahili, but I thought it's good for us to speak in English so that many people who are watching us internationally, so many people who have been calling us, may at least understand what we are doing, what we are following up. And I don't want to take much time. I want to give Madam Isabella this chance to tell us who she is and what really transpired to her to do all these things that has been happening. And welcome so much. I appreciate you coming through. I called you. It was a very short notice. I called you yesterday night, and you said that you're going to create time so that we may discuss about these matters. First of all, I would like to know who is Isabella, to those people who don't know her.
Well, my name is Isabella Mburu. I'm a practitioner when it comes to property management. I have practiced for close to 18 years now.
18 good years.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, yes.
And what is the secret? Yet you look so young.
Let me tell you, working well with people and having good relationship skills, and also doing your work like a passion. You want to have a passion in what you do. This is something that I have done for so many years. I can affirm that I truly enjoy this. And the reason why I'm here is that I've worked for Michael's family now close to 18 years. And Michael knows me. I've been working for the father when I was a young girl, right from college in Poland. And I came here in Kenya. My family was working with Mzee, Mr. Kowalski, for the last 10 years before his demise. And may his soul rest in peace. I respect that man so much because he has touched our lives in general. And that's why even after his demise, I didn't resign. I continued working for him and the properties here in Kenya.
That is Michael's dad?
Yeah, Michael's dad.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He's a man well known to me. And my family is also well known to their family. And it's unfortunate that we've had a ton of events until we have to have such a sitting to clear off the air. And any information which you would need from me, I will freely give it out because we are not hiding anything. And it's my prayer that at the end of the day, Michael gets to know the truth and also get to know the working around the property. And it's information which I have not refused to give him. So I remember when you called me, you told me there was a misunderstanding, I would term it, between Michael and his wife with regards to the property in Nanyuki. This property is 100 acres. I've managed it for the last 18 years. 18 years. It was my standalone project first before the father was in a position to accumulate other properties. And Mzee had told me to make sure that when Michael takes up the project, everything would be intact. And later on, we brought in Faith. Faith is the wife to Michael.
Yeah, we know Faith.
And I have been working very closely with Faith. Michael brought Faith to me, and he told me, this is my wife. Any orders that she gives you, can you oblige?
Maybe it might be. Maybe I want to cut you short before we continue.
Okay.
How did the project move from Michael's dad to Michael? How did it? How was that transition?
Sorry. I don't know if you're aware that Michael's dad passed on.
Yeah.
The parents are not there. They passed on through a road accident. So we did succession through the farm of Karaoke. And the property was among the listed properties. So automatically, when the certificate comes out for the grant of letters of administration, then the farm goes automatically to the beneficiaries. And the beneficiaries of this property was Michael. That's how Michael came in.
Okay.
So after the demise, and we registered the property now under Michael, Michael married Faith. And I was continuing to run the farm. He came and told me that this is my wife. Any order she gives you or in any direction she wants to take you in this farm, can you please oblige with no questions?
Now, you're saying that Michael married Faith.
Yes.
We know that Faith, they are married.
Yes.
Is it a customary marriage? Or it's did they do a wedding, or it's just come we stay wedding? How do you define the word marriage according to you? understanding?
Very well. They performed a customary marriage according to the Kikuyu customary law. All the due procedures were followed to the last one, which was very good. And I was privileged to attend all those ceremonies, and I can attest that they are married. They even registered it under the Kenyan customary law at the registry, of which they have a certificate.
And have you seen it?
Yes,
yourself?
I have. It's in the documents. And therefore, we would deem them as married because they are married. And when he came and told me that this is my wife, and I know we have been family friends, and I know and I have witnessed, then I didn't have any basis of questioning. And moreover, they have a child together. So when I was told to get, if I get directions, if I get orders from Faith, then I would oblige, and I did that. And one day I remember it was on a Saturday afternoon. Faith served me with some court documents, which as the person on the ground, I was supposed to facilitate and make sure that the court orders were obeyed. I served them in the registry, the lands registry, where her name would be added to the ownership documents. And that's what we exactly did.
Well, so you, it's Faith who served you with the documents.
Yes.
And you as the property manager, you just approved.
Yes, it is among my job description that whatever documents are brought to me pertaining to that parcel of land, I'm supposed to do exactly what is needed. In this case, we have a land title with the name of the deceased, transferred to Michael. Now Michael has brought in the wife. I have court documents, court orders, which we need to serve the registry to add her name into the land title. And we exactly did that.
Now, let me ask you something, Madam Isabella, with due respect.
Yes.
You have a land that is yours.
Yes.
Then you have a property manager who's managing your property.
Yes.
How can that land be transferred to a person, another person who's the wife, without the owner of the land's consent?
Now look, we have the firm of Karaoke and company advocates. It's the one which went to court and adduced the information in form of orders. And those orders are supposed to be served to the registry. As the petitioner in that matter, we have Faith. Faith has a right under the Kenyan law to be serviced with those orders. And those orders were supposed to be served to the registrar at the registry, at the lands registry. Because I'm the property manager, I'm the one who's supposed to run those errands for her. She's my boss together with Michael. So whichever documents they bring to me, whether they are court orders, pesticides, purchases, whether we need to take the horses for walks, I'm the one who's supposed to do all those invoices and do those hands-on jobs. I'm hands-on for them.
So all this has been happening in absence of Michael.
Michael didn't come.
And was he aware? That is my question.
Yes, he was aware because the advocates were aware.
And what made him get so shocked after realizing that the documents, the land was transferred to Faith, because he was so furious when he noticed all this has happened?
Let me tell you, you see this Michael, don't trust him too much. He's not a good person. And I've been following him for close to 18 years, if I can tell you the truth.
Kiswahili because he anaweza ona hizi shida iko wapi.
Michael ni mtu anapenda pesa na kudhulumu sana sana mtu mweusi, a black person. Na venye Faith aliletwa nyumbani kwa hiyo ranch, ulikuwa tu unaona, hata najiuliza, I wish naweza ambia huyo msichana asikubali maneno ya huyo kijana.
Uko na shida na Michael, to be honest? Okay, sisi ni wa Kenya tunaongea. Uko na shida yote na Michael as we talk right now?
Sina shida yote, lakini nilimsamehea. Na naomba sana asione kama nasaidia ama nafanya kazi kwa hiyo famu yao juu ya kunyang'anya baba yangu shamba. Hiyo nilimsamehea. Sina shida yoyote.
Karaoke, who's the lawyer, maybe was he aware that all this was happening? We get back to that. He's the one who approved.
When we were doing succession, we informed the advocate that my father, among other farmers and workers, were supposed to get some shares of that farm. You can imagine kama mimi nimelelewa hapo na my brothers. And at the end of the day, Michael alikuja akatoa wa mzee mwingine alikuwa ameaga. Na mimi nikaachwa. Sisi tuliachwa. But we later moved out because we didn't want to have wrangles.
What was the agreement between of Michael's dad and maybe you?
The agreement between Michael's father and my father was because we have worked on that farm for a long time, we would get some shares. But that didn't happen. Na sasa huyu Michael anataka tena kufukuza bibi yake. Na hii ni makaratasi ya kotini.
You and Faith.
Yes.
How is your relationship?
I would say I have worked well under her. We have never argued. Ni ile relationship ya boss. She's my boss. We are not close, but once in a while I run her errands, and I respect her a lot.
Wow. I think it's now clear to so many people ambao want to watch or people who are watching concerning this matter. I just feel like our answers are well, our questions are well answered. And you and advocate, who's Karaoke, do you communicate concerning this matter? And are there differences between lawyer Karaoke or advocate Karaoke and Michael kulingana na wewe?
Hakuna. Ni wakili, huyo wakili amekuwa akiwafanyia kazi for quite some time now. He's still the advocate for Michael, even after handling matters for the deceased father. He's still entering for them in very other property cases. Wakona mali, wakona kesi mingi sana na za mashamba. And yeye ndiye alisaidia wakati government. Unakumbuka ile time government ilisema maneno ya foreigners owning property in Kenya. That's when now Faith aliletwa. Ndio yeko kwa hiyo title, mali isirudi kwa government.
Okay.
And there's even an application, there's still an application for another land. Yes.
And how many cases of land are you, how many lands of Michael are you managing right now?
I'm managing the
Apart
Nanyuki.
from the Nanyuki?
There's another one in Narumoro, and we have another one in Nyahururu.
Nyahururu.
Yes,
Okay.
Kinango.
Within Nairobi, I heard that kuna zizi semi projects zinaendelea. Are you aware of it?
Yeah, there are quite several sectional properties in Kilimani. We have Kileleshwa. There's another one in Lavington and Muthaiga.
Muthaiga.
And there's a vast property. We are doing subdivision in Juja. And there's a farmhouse in the river.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now it's so clear, and before we wind up, because I wouldn't like to take much of your time. You told me that you're, and I appreciate you giving me this time at least to converse or to have a conversation. Does it mean that Michael right now has nothing? Everything is registered under wife who's Faith?
No. And that's one thing which is Michael is not doing right. All the properties that I've mentioned, they have Michael's name and they have Faith's name. They are co-owners. Yes.
And when they got married, what was Faith's and what was Michael's?
There was no agreement. They didn't have any prenup agreement. There was no agreement with regards to the properties whatsoever. And that's why we made an application. As a property manager, I advised we do an application so that we can safeguard. We can safeguard the properties because according to the Kenyan law, if they belong to a foreigner, they revert back to the government.
Wow. I think that the best thing is, I wouldn't like to talk much. At least I've gotten the whole information concerning the whole of this saga. And I hope and believe that when I need you again, you'll turn up, because I'll need you a lot in following up this case, because this is among the most complicated case, and at least you've given us your part of the story. And I need to hear this story from Michael. I need to hear everything so that we may know who's saying the right thing, who's telling us the truth, and who's lying. Guys, I was your host, Samaritan, and until next time, I can say we are out. Peace, love, and unity.
Cannot take it for granted. Love that you show me, I cannot deny.